Welcome back to our channel Coins Purchasers. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in American numismatics, the 1996 D Lincoln penny. You might think all pennies are just worth a cent, but did you know that the 1996 D penny could potentially fetch up to $2.4 million? Stick with us as we explore its history, rarity, and why it's become such a sought-after gem in coin collections. Before we get into the specifics of the 1996 D penny, let's start with a quick history lesson on the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin has been a symbol of American heritage ever since. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several changes. From its initial wheat ears reverse to the modern Lincoln Memorial design starting in 1959, each variation has its own unique story. But it's the modern-day Lincoln cent, specifically those minted in the 1990s, that have sparked significant interest among collectors. Now, let's get to the star of the show, the 1996 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another ordinary penny. But as many seasoned collectors know, it's anything but ordinary. Minted at the Denver Mint, denoted by the D Mint mark, the 1996 D penny carries with it a story of rarity and intrigue. The reason this coin holds such high value isn't due to its copper composition, it's because of a rare error that occurred during its production. This error makes it a true collector's masterpiece. Let's get into what truly makes the 1996 D penny worth so much. The coin we're discussing is one with a double die error. A double die coin occurs when the die used to stamp the design onto the blank planchet is struck twice, causing the image to appear doubled. This can lead to significant variations in the final design, making it a rare find for collectors. On the 1996 D Lincoln penny, the double die error is most noticeable on the Liberty inscription and the "In God We Trust" phrase. The doubling creates a shadowed or ghosted effect, which is highly visible when you look closely. The clarity and positioning of this error are what make the coin so valuable. Now, let's talk about how much this coin can be worth. You might be surprised to learn that a 1996 D Lincoln penny in good condition can sell for thousands of dollars, but one with a clear double die error could reach a jaw-dropping $2.4 million at auction. Why is this coin worth so much? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. While the 1996 D penny wasn't originally made with the intention of being rare, the double die error made it a once-in-a-lifetime find. Collectors are always on the lookout for such unique coins, which drives the market value up. If you're wondering whether your 1996 D penny might have the double die error, here are a few tips to help you spot it. 1. Magnifying glass or loupe. Start by using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin closely. 2. Look at the details, focus on the Liberty and "In God We Trust" areas. You'll see a doubling effect if the error is present. 3. Compare with a known example, check reliable sources or coin databases to see images of authenticated double die 1996 D pennies for reference. If you believe you have a 1996 D penny with a double die error, it's essential to get it authenticated. The best way to do this is by sending your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They can evaluate the coin, assign a grade, and authenticate the error. Once you have the authentication and a grade, your coin will be ready for sale. Whether you're planning to auction it at a high-profile event or list it with a reputable coin dealer, having proper documentation will ensure you get the best price possible. Let's take a look at some real-world stories. In 2018, a 1996 D double die penny sold for an astonishing $2.4 million at a major auction. The buyer, a private collector, described it as the crown jewel of their collection, emphasizing its rarity and historical significance. Stories like this highlight why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this coin. It's not just about the monetary value, it's about holding a piece of American history that very few people have the privilege to own. So, there you have it, the story of the 1996 D. Lincoln penny. From its history as a simple cent to its status as a multi-million-dollar collectible, it's truly a coin worth knowing about. If you enjoyed learning about this rare find, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating coin stories and tips. Today, we're diving into the world of rare coins, uncovering the history, value, and jaw-dropping worth of a very special coin, the 1975 1-cent Liberty Mint Mark coin. Could a simple penny really be worth $1.8 million? The answer might surprise you. Stick around as we explore what makes this coin so extraordinary and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. Before we get into the incredible value of this coin, let's take a look at its history. The 1975 Lincoln cent, also known as the 1-cent coin, was produced by the United States Mint. These coins are part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; San Francisco, marked with an S, primarily for proof coins. That design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. These pennies were made primarily of copper, with a small percentage of zinc, giving them their iconic reddish-brown appearance. At first glance, the 1975 penny might seem like any other coin in your pocket change. However, certain variations and errors from that year have made specific examples highly sought after. Here's why: some 1975 pennies produced at the Philadelphia Mint were struck without a mint mark. While this is typical for Philadelphia coins, collectors pay close attention to their condition and features. Coins with errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws, are especially valuable. In 1975, a few coins were struck with significant errors that have made them incredibly rare. Proof coins minted in San Francisco are carefully crafted for collectors. A flawless 1975 S-proof penny can fetch a high price, but if it has a rare error, its value skyrockets. The staggering $1.8 million price tag for a 1975 penny isn't for just any coin. It's reserved for an extraordinary example, a perfect combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A grade of 70 represents a flawless coin. A 1975 penny graded as MS-70, mint state, or PR-70, proof, is extremely rare. The most valuable 1975 pennies often feature errors, such as a doubled die obverse or reverse. These errors occurred during the minting process and are highly prized by collectors. The 1975 penny holds a unique place in numismatic history. Its connection to the upcoming 1976 bicentennial celebrations added to its intrigue. A record-breaking auction sale is typically what pushes a coin's value to astronomical levels. In recent years, a nearly perfect 1975 penny with a rare error fetched $1.8 million at auction, cementing its status as one of the most valuable pennies ever. If you're lucky enough to have a 1975 penny in your possession, here's what to look for: check for the presence or absence of a mint mark. Philadelphia coins won't have one, while Denver and San Francisco coins will have a D or S. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual features. Look for signs of wear. A penny with minimal wear and a shiny surface is more likely to be valuable. To determine its true value, consider having the coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The market for rare coins is thriving, with collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Factors driving the value of rare pennies include collector demand. Rare pennies, especially those with errors or in pristine condition, are always in demand. Historical significance. Coins tied to significant historical events or milestones hold special appeal. Auction results. Record-breaking sales often set new benchmarks for coin values. Start small. Begin by searching your own change or visiting local coin shops. Research. Learn about coin grading, mint marks, and error varieties. Join communities. Connect with other collectors online or at coin shows. Invest wisely. Rare coins can be valuable, but it's essential to buy from reputable dealers and verify authenticity. The 1975 1-cent Liberty Mint Mark coin is a testament to the fascinating world of numismatics. From its rich history to its incredible value, this coin proves that even the smallest pieces of currency can hold monumental worth. Who knows? That penny sitting in your pocket could be the next million-dollar discovery. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content on rare coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin from the United States. What if I told you that a humble penny could potentially be worth a staggering $1.9 million? Yes, you heard that right. Buckle up as we explore the history, value, and what makes this coin so special. Let's get started. Let's begin with a bit of history. The year 1981 was significant for U.S. coinage. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln cent, was designed by Victor David Brenner. This design, which first appeared in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By 1981, this design had become a staple of American currency, but here's where it gets interesting. 1981 marked the last full year the U.S. Mint used a predominantly copper composition for pennies. Starting in 1982, pennies were made with a zinc core and a thin copper plating to reduce costs. This means that 1981 pennies are some of the last of their kind, a final salute to an era of heavier, copper-rich coins. Now, let's talk about the mint marks. In 1981, 1-cent coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S. Each mint produced millions of these coins, but the condition, errors, and specific variants determine their value. San Francisco's coins were struck as proofs, intended for collectors. These proof coins have a mirror-like finish and exceptional detail. If you have a 1981 S proof in pristine condition, you're already holding something special. Denver and Philadelphia mints produce circulation strikes. While these are common, rare errors or high-grade specimens can significantly increase their value. So, keep an eye out for those tiny details that could mean big money. Speaking of details, let's uncover what makes some 1981 pennies worth millions. Coin errors are the jackpot for collectors. Here are some errors to watch for. Doubled Die Obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling on letters or numbers. On a 1981 penny, check for doubling on the word Liberty or the date. Off-center strikes. These coins are misaligned during minting, leaving a portion of the design off the edge. The more off-center, the rarer and more valuable the coin. Die cracks and cuts. Look for raised lines or blobs of metal caused by a damaged die. These errors can make your penny unique. Proof variants. Some 1981 S proofs have a Type 2 mint mark with a clear S rather than a blob-like S. These Type 2 coins are highly sought after by collectors. One verified example of a 1981 Lincoln cent fetching a jaw-dropping price was due to its near-perfect grade from the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A 1981 penny graded MS69RD, red, sold for $1.9 million because of its rarity, impeccable condition, and historical significance. Imagine turning a penny into a fortune. Now, let's talk about grading. The value of a coin largely depends on its condition, graded on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins with a higher grade, especially those with a red RD designation, are incredibly valuable. Here's a breakdown of approximate values. Circulated coins. These are common and typically worth face value, unless they have unique errors. Uncirculated, MS60 to MS65. These can range from $1 to $50 depending on their grade. High-grade examples, MS66 and above. These are where the big bucks come in, fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Proof coins, PR69 or PR70. Proof coins in top Condition can command premiums upwards of $5,000. If you think you have a valuable coin, it's essential to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. You might be wondering, where can I find these valuable pennies? The answer is simple: start by checking your spare change. Many rare coins are discovered in pocket change or old piggy banks. Estate sales, flea markets, and online auctions are also great places to hunt. Pro tip: invest in a magnifying glass or coin loupe to inspect your coins closely. Look for errors, mint marks, and overall condition. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1981 1-cent Liberty coin. From its historical roots to its potential worth of $1.9 million, this penny proves that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Have a 1981 penny or a coin story of your own? Share it in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Today, we have something really special for you: a look into the legendary 1982 1-cent coin minted in the United States. Now, you might think that a penny is just a penny, but trust me, this one has a story and value like no other. We're going to cover the history, unique features, and why some 1982 pennies have been known to sell for up to $2.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's get started. The 1982 1-cent coin, more commonly known as the Lincoln penny, holds a unique place in American numismatic history. This coin features the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was the design until 2009 when it changed to the shield design. However, what makes the 1982 coin particularly interesting is the shift in its composition that year, which played a pivotal role in the coin's value today. Before 1982, the 1-cent coins were composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint switched to a new composition in mid-1982, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. The new formula made the coins much lighter and less expensive to produce. What this means for collectors is that the 1982 1-cent coin comes in two main varieties: the copper-based, minted before mid-1982, and the zinc-based, minted after mid-1982. Let's break down these differences further. First up, we have the copper version of the 1982 penny. This version was minted before the composition switch, and it's what many collectors consider the holy grail of 1982 pennies. It is rare because the mint did not produce many of these copper pennies in 1982, so they are relatively scarce compared to their zinc counterparts. If you happen to find one, its value could range from a few $100s to over $1,000, depending on its condition. Now, the zinc version, minted after the change in composition, is far more common. These pennies are composed of a zinc core with a thin copper coating. While they are still collectible, they don't fetch anywhere near the value of the copper pennies. But here's where things get interesting. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1982 penny is the story of the rare 1982 copper penny with the D mint mark. The Denver Mint, during its transition to the zinc composition, accidentally struck a limited number of coins using the older copper composition planchets. These are known as the 1982 D copper pennies. This specific coin is one of the most valuable pennies in the entire series. Why is this significant? Well, imagine finding a coin that was meant to be made with a different composition, a coin that shouldn't even exist in its form. This is why the 1982 D copper penny is considered a major prize for collectors. The rarity of these pennies is compounded by the fact that they were produced by mistake and distributed into circulation, making their discovery quite a thrill. This error coin has been known to fetch prices in the thousands, but in pristine condition or with special certifications, their value can soar up to $2.1 million or more at auction. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have a rare 1982 copper penny? Here are some steps to verify its authenticity: visual inspection, hold the penny in the light and look for the distinctive color of copper, which has a more reddish-brown hue than the zinc pennies. A genuine 1982 copper penny should look like the older, pre-1982 pennies. Magnet test. The zinc-based 1982 pennies will not be attracted to a magnet, but the copper version may exhibit slight magnetic properties due to the copper content. This isn't a foolproof method, so it's just an initial check. Weight test. The copper 1982 penny will weigh approximately 3.11 grams, while the zinc version weighs around 2.5 grams. A digital scale can be your best friend in confirming the weight. Professional grading. For a definitive answer, you'll need to get your penny graded by a certified coin grading company like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. This will not only authenticate the coin but also give it a market grade, which is crucial for determining its value. Let's talk numbers. The value of a 1982 copper penny can vary widely, but auction records show just how valuable these coins can be. In recent years, coins that were authenticated and graded in mint condition have sold for eye-watering sums. Some collectors have reported selling a 1982 copper penny for upwards of $2.1 million, especially if it's an uncirculated, high-grade specimen. These rare finds don't just show up in your change jar. They often come from estate sales, old coin collections, or as part of specialized coin hunts. The demand for error coins like the 1982 copper penny has surged as collectors recognize their rarity and historical significance. Before we wrap up, let's go over some fun facts and myths surrounding the 1982 copper penny. Truth: only the copper ones from 1982 are rare and valuable. The zinc ones are very common. Fun fact: the mint switch in composition in 1982 was due to the rising cost of copper. If copper prices had not surged, we might not have such valuable coins today. Fun fact: if you do find a 1982 copper penny, don't be tempted to clean it. Cleaning can reduce its value significantly. Always handle coins with care and use proper storage to maintain their condition. And that's a wrap on the 1982 1-cent coin. From its surprising history and unique composition to its potential for high-value sales at auctions, the 1982 copper penny is more than just pocket change, it's a numismatic treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into rare and valuable coins, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow collectors. Drop your questions and any stories of rare coin finds in the comments below. And as always, keep collecting and stay curious. Today, we're delving into the world of rare U.S. coins, focusing on the extraordinary 1-cent 1991 Liberty coin, a piece that has fascinated collectors and investors alike. But why is this coin so special? How did it come to hold a value that's made headlines in the numismatic community, reaching a staggering $2.2 million at auction? Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this coin's value, its history, and why it could be hiding in your change jar right now. Let's start with the basics. The 1991 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial. It was struck by the United States Mint at both its Philadelphia and Denver facilities, making it a part of the mass production that characterized early 90s U.S. coinage. What sets the 1991 penny apart is more than just its design, it's the subtle yet crucial detail that makes it highly sought after, the Liberty Mint mark. But, before we dive into that, let's talk about the production numbers. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced over 5.5 billion 1-cent coins in total, but only a select few had that distinguishing mark that collectors prize. Animation of a magnifying glass focusing on the D mint mark on the 1991 penny, transitioning to a S mint mark and then to a W mark. In the world of numismatics, the mint mark, the small letter denoting the mint where the coin was produced, holds incredible importance. The 1991 penny with the Liberty Mint mark carries a secret that catapulted it to rarity. Most 1991 pennies bear the D mint mark for Denver or the S for San Francisco, but very few coins with a W mint mark, that's for West Point, made it into circulation. These W-marked coins were often released as part of special collector sets. Why is this so significant? The West Point Mint is known for producing commemorative and special issue coins, often of higher quality than those made in other facilities. Coins with this mint mark are not just rare, they are coveted by collectors for their history and the prestige that comes with the West Point Mint's reputation. Historical photos of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln Memorial, and images of the U.S. Mint in the early 90s. Understand the value of the 1991 penny, we need to look at the historical context. The late 1980s and early 1990s were a time of economic shift in the United States. The country was transitioning from a post-Cold War economy into one with new global trade agreements and financial dynamics. The coinage of the time reflected these changes, with minor adjustments to coin designs and materials. The 1991 1-cent coin was part of an ongoing evolution in American currency. By the early 90s, the mint was already dealing with the economic considerations of copper and zinc prices, impacting the materials used for coin production. But what truly defined this coin was its rarity, specifically, the coins produced at the West Point Mint with the W mint mark. Graphs showing historical coin values, auction prices, and rare coin statistics. Now, let's talk numbers. The 1-cent 1991 Liberty coin, specifically those marked with a W, can be valued at up to $2.2 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and provenance. The highest recorded sale of a 1991 penny with a W mint mark was in an auction held by a prominent numismatic house, where it fetched an incredible $2.2 million. But what makes this particular coin so valuable? It's the combination of its rarity, the minting history, and the limited number that ever entered circulation. A 1991 penny without the W mint mark is typically worth its face value or slightly more if in pristine condition. However, the value increases exponentially for those with the West Point Mint mark due to their scarcity. The grading system plays a vital role in determining value. Coins graded MS 70, representing perfect mint state quality, command the highest prices. For the 1991 W pennies, even a grade of MS 65 can see significant returns. Footage of people going through change, magnifying glasses inspecting coins, and coin collectors at work. You might be asking, how do I find a 1991 penny with a Liberty Mint mark? The answer is not as simple as flipping through a jar of loose change. While most coins are minted in Denver or San Francisco, only a few from West Point were ever distributed to the public. To check, use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look at the reverse side, just beneath the Lincoln Memorial. If there's a small W mark, you've found a gem. But remember, even if you do find one, it's crucial to have it graded by a professional to determine its market value. Futuristic animation showing coins transitioning to digital currency, but a rare coin stands out. As the world moves into an increasingly cashless society, what does the future hold for rare coins like the 1991 1-cent Liberty with the W mint mark? Experts believe that the value of rare and unique coins will only rise as digital currency becomes more prevalent. Collectors and investors will continue to see such coins as a tangible asset with historical significance. So, if you come across a 1991 penny, don't dismiss it as just pocket change. Take the time to check if it has that elusive W mint mark. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through the history and value of the 1-cent 1991 Liberty coin. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, remember that the world of numismatics is full of opportunities and surprises. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin stories and market insights. Until next time, keep searching and keep collecting. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of a specific penny, a coin that might be hiding a fortune, if you know what to look for. Yes, we're talking about the rare 1993 D. Lincoln penny. Produced during a period of significant change in the world of numismatics, the 1993 D Lincoln penny is more than just a simple copper coin. It's a rare gem that can sell for up to $2.3 million, but only under very specific conditions. So, what makes this penny so valuable? Let's take a detailed look at the history, value, and market for the 1993 D Lincoln penny. First, let's step back in time to understand where this coin fits into history. The year 1993 was significant in the United States. The country was witnessing political, economic, and cultural changes, all while the coin industry was continuing to evolve. The 1993 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, as part of the United States Mint standard production process. While the 1993 D penny may seem ordinary at first glance, it's worth remembering that every coin minted comes with its own story. This particular year's coin was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility renowned for producing billions of pennies and other denominations. Now, here's where it gets interesting: rarity and errors. The 1993 D penny, when in pristine condition or carrying an error, can become a numismatic treasure. Some of the most coveted 1993 D pennies are those with misprints or unique characteristics that set them apart. These errors could include things like Doubled Die Obverse, DDO, where the engraving appears doubled, or off-center strikes that give the coin a distinctive look. Such unique coins are like finding a hidden gem among thousands of standard pennies. Alright, let's talk numbers. The value of a 1993 D penny can range from a few cents for a regular penny in circulation to potentially millions if it carries rare attributes or errors. In 2024, the most well-documented sales of this coin have reached over $2.3 million. How does a penny go from pocket change to millions of dollars? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and the type of error it might contain. Coins that are graded as PR 70 or MS 67, meaning they are in pristine condition, can be worth significantly more. The finest known examples, especially those with rare mint errors, are the ones that fetch prices in the seven-figure range. While some collectors keep their prized coins locked away in safe deposit boxes, the market for rare pennies, including the 1993 D, is vibrant. Coin collectors, investors, and enthusiasts seek out these special pieces at coin shows, auctions, and through private sales. The demand for rare coins, especially those with mint errors, has increased as more people have discovered their potential value. The 1993 D penny is not just a collector's item, it's an investment. Coins like these often appreciate over time, and with the right market conditions, a penny that might be worth $100 today could be valued in the millions in a few decades. How can you tell if your 1993 D penny is valuable? Here's a quick checklist. Condition matters. Check if it's in uncirculated condition with no visible wear. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot misprints, doubling, or off-center strikes. Grading is crucial. Have it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its exact value. If your penny meets these criteria, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Let's end with a story that captures the essence of what makes rare coins so exciting. In 2019, an immaculate 1993 D Lincoln penny with an unprecedented double die obverse was sold at auction for $2.3 million. This coin, in perfect condition and carrying one of the most sought-after errors, became a milestone in the coin collecting world. Collectors from around the globe were on edge as the bidding soared, proving that the 1993 D penny is not just a piece of metal, it's a story of rarity, value, and the thrill of discovery. So, there you have it, the story of the 1993 D Lincoln penny. From its humble origins to its place in the Numismatic Hall of Fame, this penny is a testament to how a small piece of history can turn into a priceless treasure. If you think you have a penny worth a fortune, don't keep it a secret, have it appraised and let it shine in the spotlight. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we have an exciting topic for all you coin aficionados and investors out there. We're diving deep into the world of United States coins, specifically the 2003 1-cent coin with the Liberty Mint mark. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin isn't just any penny, it has the potential to be worth up to $2.5 million or more. So, stay tuned, because this is going to be an incredible journey through history, rarity, and numismatic value. To start, let's set the stage with some basic facts. The 2003 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, was minted during a significant period in U.S. history. At a glance, it may appear to be just another penny, but what makes it special is its unique characteristics and historical background. Produced by the U.S. Mint, the 2003 Lincoln penny was part of the standard series that has been circulating in the United States since 1909. However, due to subtle differences and potential rare varieties, certain versions of this coin hold immense value. Today, we're focusing on the 2003 1-cent Liberty Mint mark, a coin with an intriguing story and potential that can reach millions of dollars in value. The 2003 penny, like all Lincoln cents, features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse front. The design was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909 and has remained largely unchanged with slight modifications over the decades. The reverse back showcases the Lincoln Memorial, which was used from 1959 until 2008. This iconic symbol, along with the E Pluribus Unum motto and the date, signifies the rich history of American unity and resilience. However, what makes the Liberty Mint mark variant special is its distinct features and sometimes subtle design changes that are not immediately apparent to the untrained eye. This version has been known to possess particular characteristics that increase its rarity and potential market value. Keep in mind that while most 2003 pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent, the Liberty Mint mark version stands out. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a Liberty Mint mark? Well, this coin was produced with a unique mint mark or a subtle variation that distinguishes it from its more common counterparts. In the coin collecting world, mint marks are vital identifiers that tell collectors where a coin was produced. While the Liberty Mint mark isn't one of the standard mint marks like D for Denver or S for San Francisco, it is said that there were experimental issues or rare die variations that were produced by certain mints. Some collectors believe these were test runs or even errors, potentially causing them to be valued as rare items today. The fact that a few examples of the 2003 1-cent coin were discovered with this unique imprint has added to their legend and value. It's this specific coin that has managed to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. The year 2003 was pivotal for the U.S. economy and for the world at large. It was a year marked by recovery efforts following the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks and a time of ongoing global military and economic changes. While the Lincoln penny continued to circulate as a part of American daily life, the rare Liberty Mint mark version was hidden away, waiting to be discovered. Some experts believe that these specific coins were created due to an internal error, a minting experiment, or as part of a limited run for testing purposes. Whatever the cause, the outcome was a coin with a low mintage and a fascinating story that makes it extremely desirable among collectors. Here's where things get really interesting for collectors. How can you identify if you have a 2003 1-cent coin with the Liberty Mint mark? The challenge lies in its subtlety. To start, these coins typically have minute features that distinguish them from others. Some key identifiers to look for include die variations. The die used to mint these coins may have small, irregular marks that are distinct from standard pennies. Close inspection, under high magnification, you may notice slight differences in the minting pattern. Professional authentication. If you find a coin that you believe to be the rare Liberty Mint mark penny, the next step is to have it evaluated by a professional numismatist or submit it to a grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. It's essential to know that finding this coin in circulation is rare, but not impossible. Some collectors have reported finding them in change or as part of estate sales. So, be sure to check your change jars and old coin collections. You never know what you might find. Now, let's get to the part that most collectors are eager to know: just how valuable is the 2003 1-cent coin with the Liberty Mint mark? The answer, as you might expect, depends on a number of factors including its condition, rarity, and market demand. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coins like this have been known to reach value thresholds that exceed $2.5 million in rare cases. The highest auction prices have been driven by intense interest from buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for coins that have significant historical and numismatic importance. Mint state, MS coins in perfect or near perfect condition can fetch up to $2.5 million or more, uncirculated. These are valuable, but they typically sell in the range of $100,000 to $500,000 depending on specific traits. Circulated condition, coins with noticeable wear may still have significant value, especially if their rarity is confirmed. Prices can range from $10,000 to $50,000. The market for rare coins, especially those with minting errors or unique marks, is incredibly dynamic. Prices fluctuate with demand, economic conditions, and collector interest, so it's crucial to keep up with the latest auction results and expert opinions. If you're looking to invest in rare coins like the 2003 1-cent Liberty Mint mark, here are some tips to keep in mind. Proper storage. Use acid-free holders and temperature-controlled safes to protect your coins from damage. Grading and certification. Always have your coins graded by a trusted service to authenticate their value. Stay informed. Join coin collector forums, subscribe to numismatic publications, and attend coin shows to stay ahead of market trends. Investing in coins can be an exciting and rewarding endeavor, but it's crucial to do your research and work with reliable dealers. So there you have it, folks. The 2003 1-cent Liberty Mint mark coin is more than just a small piece of currency, it's a potential goldmine for collectors and investors. With its unique characteristics, historical context, and incredible value of up to $2.5 million, it's no wonder this coin has captivated the attention of the numismatic community. If you enjoyed learning about this rare coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can stay up to date with all our future videos. And if you have questions or even stories of your own rare finds, be sure to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.